We're Rich and Chris, and we're gearing up for our biggest adventure yet.
Hey, Chris, grab the tent. Let's set the tent up.
I never cease to amaze myself. I am desperately trying not to overpack. Finding campsites is so easy. And hot weather besides. This is as far south as I want to go.
Yes.
So everyone else right now is heading to Alaska, and we seem to be fiddle-farting around in the deep south. We are super stoked to be riding the Natchez Trace Parkway, as long as we keep on the road.
Don't worry about the poison ivy. I'll be sure not to rub my boots in my armpits.
Lots of history can be found along the way.
It's kind of a mess over there. Hey, Chris, grab the tent. Let's set the tent up. Let's be proactive and set the tent up before we go on a 3,000-mile trip. Really? Really? You had to do that.
I had to do that. No, it's not that heavy. Oh,
no, it's not that heavy. My gosh. Oh my gosh.
I have to laugh. This is as far as we're setting it up. We're fine. We know how to do it. We think it'll be much easier than, actually we think it'll be a much better tent than the last one. And so we're not feeling as froggy here in base camp to set it up all the way, but we did better than last time, right?
What?
We did better than last time, which means we didn't do anything last time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so the biggest thing is this needs to be staked out first.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
That's the main thing. And then the fly goes over, and the fly goes clear to the ground.
Yes.
It covers the vestibule, so our gear will stay dry.
Yes. So watch it not rain ever again on any of our trips.
Yeah, we'll just be hot and sweaty.
All right, we're gonna stuff this back in there and finish getting loaded. We are trying to get out of here, and actually we're gonna do something which is kind of odd for us. We're heading south. We want to go down to Natchez, Mississippi. We want to hop on the Natchez Trace, ride it up to Nashville, Tennessee, and see what it's all about. What I wanted to tell you about is how we carry our laptops, how we're carrying them this trip. We're trying it each time. We're trying to keep the vibration at a very minimum for the laptop. So here's what we did on my top box, is we went and got like a pool noodle and chopped it up and put it all around and gave it some extra padding. So I'll show you. All right, so we've got some pool noodles over here and underneath the laptops, and then this is all the chargers and stuff, so that's kind of giving it some extra cushion. And then what I'm trying to do is keep where this is touching on the top of this, so that when I do hit a bump, the laptops aren't going up and down. They're very secure and stable and in their place and stay nice and firm. So we'll give that a try. All right, we'll see you out on the road. What'd you say?
Well, as big as these motorcycle covers are, full-length motorcycle covers comes this big. I just like the fact that it's a full-length cover and that it's got a compression sack that
I know
makes it compact.
I know.
I mean, we're taking it with us.
I know, yeah.
You know?
They're smaller than our sleeping bags. I never cease to amaze myself. I am desperately trying not to overpack. I am trying not to underpack either, because that's not a good thing. Before we even left, I went through everything, double-checked everything, and look what I packed. Look at the size of this thing. I can put just a few in a Ziploc baggie and we are good to go. I don't need the whole stinking package. Yeah, I never cease to amaze myself when it comes to packing. I don't know how Richard puts up with me. What'd you say?
I said life on a bike, again.
Again, yeah.
That's it. It's all good.
I know, I do like you're saying though, let's go motorcycle camping, they say. Let's bring everything with us and throw it on the motorcycle, they say. It'll be fun, they say.
It'll be fun, they say.
Well, I do have to say, if we weren't running the channel, we'd be a lot lighter.
You think?
Yes. Yeah, because I have, all those hard drives. I mean, I've got 4 hard drives, and I've got all the camera gear and equipment.
A Blue Eddy.
A blue eddy. Yeah, yeah. We'd be a lot lighter if we weren't running the channel.
Look at that, 12'8".
Oh wow.
Yeah. Base camp would make it,
Just barely.
but just barely. Whoa, hey now.
I keep hearing you scraping
Yeah.
floorboards.
I'm great. I just scraped that floorboard.
It's beautiful. These, got this tree-lined canopy over just about everything. It's really nice. And no traffic. I mean, I should be careful saying that, but I mean, we're just cruising along, not overrunning anybody, and nobody's coming up on our butts trying to overrun us. We stopped at this natural history museum, which is closed, to have a bite of lunch, and then we're going to hit back on the road again. Highway 7, we're actually having a really good time on this road. It's really nice. Lots of curves and everything, so we're really enjoying ourselves. You going to teach me something here?
Well, I was doing some research because, we had the adventure bikes.
Yeah.
And you always stand on the foot pegs to go onto the bike. It's easier than just swinging a leg over like
Yeah.
I had with the Harley. But they say if you're going to do that on a big Harley Davidson,
Yeah.
they say get it from this side
Okay.
and stand on the bike.
Okay.
And a lot of people think, well, you're going to flip it over. You're not going to flip this 1,000-pound bike over.
No. No.
So it is easier to get
No.
on that way.
No, but here's what I envision. Here's what I envision happening is you do this, you start getting your leg over, and it gets caught, and then you do a face plant on the other side. That's what I thought was going to happen.
No.
So see, I turned the camera on for some drama, and you didn't give it to me. No, I'm teasing.
Oh. That's it. That's why we watch NASCAR, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's for the corrects.
Yeah.
We
So-
got 5.3 miles over there.
Okay. So if this is part of the Great River Road, then
Yeah.
we're really close to the Mississippi River.
Yes.
All right, what's the scoop?
So, awesome little place. $14.
Nice.
Nice.
Is it with electric or without?
Without.
Okay.
I didn't get it with electric. I think we needed it.
No, I agree. Yeah.
So it was just campsite,
Okay.
and pool's open till 8:30.
Okay.
The showers are out here. They're on
Okay.
the back side of this wall.
Okay.
Go around the back, and there's a tent sites down at the end, and there's a couple bathrooms down there too.
Oh, nice. Hopefully there's a shaded spot for the tents.
Yeah, she said lots of shade. You'll see lots of shade.
Perfect.
Right around here and go this way. Lots of shade.
All right, let's go. I have to laugh because I'm guessing Richard must have looked a little rough because when he went in to check in for this little campsite and he came out, he's like, okay, well, they told me the swimming pool stays open until 8:30, but don't use it as your shower. So
I don't know why they said that after being on the road all day.
you must look a little road weary. I thought, hey, giant bathtub, that'd be awesome. All right, we are going to set the tent up, settle in. $15 a night at this RV resort. The tent area is not very resorty. There's no picnic tables, so we figure we're literally boondocking, only we had to pay for it.
Well, we have a shower.
Oh,
We pay, it's $15 for a shower.
And a swimming pool.
Yeah, shower and a swimming pool
Yeah.
for $15.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Yes.
That's all good.
All right, here we go. I know you're cooking right next to Miss Alice. Look at you, even got the beans sitting on a foot peg.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, so what are you making for dinner?
Well, hamburger and stuff. hamburger, beans. I got some veggies we're gonna saute up and then mix it all together, and I guess we're gonna put it on a burrito.
Sure, and probably make way too much.
Did you bring tortillas?
Yes.
Oh, that's good, because I didn't see them.
I hope they're in there. I'll go look.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see them, so we may be just spooning it. I knew this would come in handy. Guess what I have?
I hope it's a can opener because I forgot one. Oh, does it have a can opener in it?
Of course it does.
Oh.
It's a Swiss Army knife.
Oh, nice. Wait, this is gonna take a while. We'll be back. We could just all eat out of the. We could just eat out of the pot.
Yeah. We need some spices.
We have some.
Where are the spices?
They're in here. See?
By the way, this little cooker here does pretty good for just as little as it is.
Yeah. We ready to eat?
Yeah, we're ready to eat.
Okay, let's eat.
Manja, manja. I'm putting a little pad on your little footrests.
Oh, on my highway pegs?
On your highway peg. If you really want to call them highway pegs, they're more like rests.
Yes, yes.
And this is a dull knife, so.
Yeah.
But there.
Nice. Because this is what they look like regularly. See?
They're Tour Tech.
Very, very rigid, and I throw my foot over it, and yeah. It hits my calf muscles with all these lovely little ridges. So that'll work.
Besides it being hot,
Yes.
what did we learn?
Okay, so I think this first night out was an absolute success. I learned is that if your tent comes with a rain fly, put it on at night, even if there's no chance of rain, because there's dew and.
So what happened? Our glasses had dew on them in the morning this morning, but it was very nice and cool.
Yeah.
It was 70 degrees last night. It was great sleeping.
Yeah. Picnic tables are our friend because there is no picnic tables here, and so realized it's really difficult to cook, and I felt a little disorganized getting everything off the bike because I had no place to put it. Usually you can take stuff off the bike and you can kind of stage it on a picnic table, and then you set your tent up and then everything goes inside the tent. So
yes, I'm in the same place, but you have your pants on now, so they just appeared.
Ta-da! I thought of one more thing that I learned is this is as far south as I want to go.
Yes.
So everyone else right now is heading to Alaska, and we seem to be fiddle-farting around in the deep south. So it's time to start heading our way north. I'm sure it'll be slowly, but that's what we're gonna do, right?
Yep, I'm in.
Today we're gonna launch onto the Natchez Trace Trail, and here's what it is. It is a 2-lane blacktop. Wasn't originally all that way, but it's got natural beauty, Indian mounds, historic villages, highwaymen bent on murder and mayhem, hiking trails, waterfalls. Natchez Trace Trail is about 434 miles long. It goes from Natchez, Mississippi all the way up to Nashville, Tennessee. It wasn't until about 1934 when the National Park Service came in and decided to make it into what we have now, which is a federally protected linear park. All right, we'll see you out on the trace. I know. You didn't need to map anything out. It's like right here. Big brown sign. Rookie mistake.
Yeah.
Were you in 6th gear?
No, not that bad. This is the Parkway. This is the Trace.
This is the Trace. Okay.
Looking for a sign. I want to turn around. I want to make a U-turn and go back in his way.
Oh,
Okay.
you do?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just parking right here. I'm good. So just a couple things that I know about this parkway that we
Yeah.
probably should share with people
Yes.
is I've heard many stories about don't ask me why, but you don't want to go 52 or 53 miles or 54 miles per hour. Don't ask me why. So they supposedly take speeding very seriously on this road. So
Keep it right now. It says 50.
yes. The other thing that's cool about this road is there's no cross traffic. It is just, you can just cruise along at 50. The only thing that might slow you down is somebody's going slower than 50. So
Oh, that's nice. So there's no commercial traffic either.
yes, and there's no billboards. I think there might be one grandfathered in gas station along the way, but other than that, it's just cruising along. And a lot of people say, hey, it's not very exciting and all that kind of thing. I say that this road is just a different flavor of road, and each road is kind of like that in my mind. There's some that are challenging, and like the Tail of the Dragon, and you're on, and and there's others. This road is just meant to sit back, cruise, enjoy the scenery, kind of create some inner peace, if you would.
Yeah.
And just enjoy the beauty that they have created with this 400 and some mile linear park.
The cool thing about it is that it follows history. It follows an old ancient Indian trail that goes clear across the country almost, up to the middle of the country.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool that it follows this old track, that there's been a lot of people on this road.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
They say originally, they date it back to this trace, which is a series of trails. They date it back to like 7,000 BC.
Oh, wow.
But they say that it was used a lot by the buffalo, and they would travel from the south up to Tennessee to the Salt Licks. Well, then you've got the Native Americans who are following them and hunting them, and then the European explorers used it. And then the pioneers came through and used it. And it wasn't until the invention of the steamboat that put this trail or trace out of business, and kind of nature took it over from then. Because everybody, all the traffic, all the goods and trade was then done on steamboat. So.
All right. Well, cool.
All
A
right.
little bit of history.
All right, let's go enjoy this beautiful road. So the sign back here says that behind us, or when I was looking at that sign, behind us was part of the original Trace Trail. So we trekked across the little road and we came over here, and Richard just dived on in, and I told him, I said, there's poison ivy out here. So we're really hoping that he's not walking in a field of poison ivy, and I'm not going in.
I think I am.
Oh, I'm so allergic to this stuff, I'll probably just catch it through osmosis. So I'm staying out. This is a portion. You can see how nature has taken it back over, but maybe even this is kind of how it looked like when they used it. It was just basically a series of trails and flat spots. I'll keep you posted if Richard comes out down with poison ivy.
I'm not allergic to it.
That's good.
It doesn't get me.
That's good.
So let's see. See? 5 leaves underneath it, but that's a 3.
Good luck.
So I'll be sure, don't worry about the poison ivy. I'll be sure not to rub my boots in my armpits.
Good luck with that. I want a video of you doing that.
This love has never been stronger. I'm up in the clouds when you're around, but when you're not, it's much harder, and I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I see your face on all of the pages in the scrapbook of my mind. To put it down for a while takes ages. Then I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I'm thinking of you every day, a million times, hoping you hear me. Tell me you do. Every day, a million times, just when I'm thinking of you. You grow on me with every heartbeat. I really hate to wave goodbye. I know it's crazy, but I can't help it. When I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I'm thinking of you every day, a million times, hoping you.
Preserved here is a portion of the deeply eroded or sunken Old Trace. Hardships of journeying on the Old Trace included heat, mosquitoes, poor food, hard beds, if any, disease, swollen rivers, and sucking swamps. Take 5 minutes to walk this sunken trail and let your imagination carry you back to the early 1800s when people walking 500 miles had to put up with these discomforts and where a broken leg or arm could spell death for the lone traveler.
Oh man, I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, we were just we were just talking about ticks, and I was like,
yeah,
how-
like I wonder
how
how
do-
bad the ticks are here.
yeah, I didn't put up with all that stuff. I was just worried about one little bug.
Yeah.
Richard, I've been dying to tell you this story.
Really, well,
I got it.
did not know about this
I
story.
know. So, along in the history of this trace, around the early 1800s, there were a lot of bandits and highwaymen that would prey on the people walking through. So there was this one gang, and it was led by this guy. His name was Samuel Wolfman Mason. And they would ambush people. I mean, this probably looks like a perfect ambushing site. They would not only rob them, but they did a lot of killing of people. So the Mississippi governor at that time put a posse together and said, we want you to go out to this area, Rocky Springs, and go find his hideout and capture him. So they did. The posse found his hideout. The gang got away. Instead of pursuing the gang, the posse stopped and they started looting the gang's hideout, searching for treasure. So that was the first failed attempt. Second attempt to capture him is
So they were corrupt. Let's say the first posse was corrupt.
the bounty hunters, or whatever you want to call them. Okay, so
they're bounty hunters.
the second attempt, they put a $2,000 reward on his head, or a bounty as they call it. And that, in 1802, 1803, that was a lot of money. So here's what happened. Two of his gang members, who apparently weren't making enough money robbing and killing, decided that they would kill him and claim the reward. So they killed him, and to show that it was him, rather than drag his whole body into the town, they chopped his head off somehow. They brought his head into town. They went into a town called Old Greenville, Mississippi, and they parked their horses at the tavern, and I don't know, they must have had his head in a pearlette sack or something, whatever. But okay, so here's where it gets even worse. Here's where it gets even worse.
Okay.
So you know how you're riding along and there's certain people's motorcycle that you just recognize, like Chip Parisi. If we rode by him, that's Chip's motorcycle.
Yep.
Jay Masterson, that's Jay's motorcycle.
Right.
So they go into town, they park their horses. Well, they had just robbed somebody previously, and he obviously lived, and he walked by and he recognized their horses. So they went into town to collect the reward, get $200,000 or $2,000. They were going to split it up, $1,000 each. They were going to be on their way. Bada bing, bada bang. Nope. They both got arrested. They were tried, convicted, hanged in short order, and never got to collect the reward for killing their friend.
But did the other guy?
I don't know who got the reward.
Oh, the guy that
Maybe.
recognized the horse?
Yeah.
He should have got the $2,000.
I don't know, but you know, it just goes to show you there is no honor among thieves.
No honor whatsoever.
I was dying to tell you that story.
Just when I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of you every day, a million times, hoping you hear me. Tell me you do. Every day, a million times, just when I'm thinking of
All right, I'm standing on the grounds of what used to be Rocky Springs, the town of Rocky Springs. Back in 1860, over 2,600 people called this their home. All that's left now is an old church and an old safe. Yeah, population 0 right now. One bit of history that I read about Ulysses S. Grant during the Civil War, actually, and people encamped here, and he actually set up his desk where the pulpit stands in this church behind me. So yeah, I could actually say Ulysses S. Grant stood here. It's almost like you step back in time when you're on the parkway. You're just so isolated, and it's so calm and peaceful, and then you get out of it, you get out of
Just
it real
to go
quick.
get gas.
Just to go get gas. And it's like, bam, game on.
We'll get gas and get right back into that zone.
Yes. Yeah, because out here it's like you're on. I mean, there's cars and traffic lights and people that want to, run you over. And
All the hired assassins are out.
yes. Yay. Oh my gosh.
I was just gonna say back to quiet.
Oh, that was like sensory overload. I, for one, am glad to be back on the Natchez Trace Parkway.
Yeah.
Because that was like, wow.
I agree. I'm with you.
Cars and trucks and stop lights and whew.
Humans.
You can tell we're by a big city because there's more traffic, so I'm guessing maybe
Yes.
some commuters or something. But usually there's not a car in sight.
Yeah, when you're going in between the places, you know.
Yeah. I just wanted to comment of how this is really cool. We're driving by this huge reservoir. I mean, it's massive. It goes on forever along the
There's little
parkway.
little places to pull off.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So you could pull off and go down to the water and jump in and take a dip on a real hot day.
Yeah. What, making my right turn?
Yes, because we've been doing a lot of
Yes,
left turns.
Yeah, but finally have a right.
Yes.
Can't you feel the curve? Here we go.
I know. Be careful.
I'm leaning into it.
I can't believe there is nobody here. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. No one's in the campground.
No one's camping here. but
No
us.
one is camping yet.
Oh, would that be cool if nobody came? We could have this whole campground all to ourselves. So I just had to laugh because this is what happens when you have too many choices.
Yeah.
You spend half an hour just driving around going, what about this site? What about this site?
Right. So right here would be level. And there's even a little bit of wood.
Oh, okay.
Wanted to make a
Oh,
campfire.
we could cook our hot dogs there. Okay, this will work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Yep, time to set the tent up.
Can I get it up there?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't want to drop it. Hey, you want to hold this? And I'll get a rope to string it up.
Can't be out there shooting Bambi that many times.
No, but it could be somebody's property.
Oh, that's true. It's green, so you can't see it. There it is. Bring back any memories? Okay, we are here and we are going to take a quick shower because it's like really hot and humid. So we got some nice cold water. It's going to cool us down. Okay, while Richard's cooking away, hot dogs are for dinner. I wanted to tell everybody about the 3 free campgrounds that are located on the Natchez Trace Parkway. So the first one is called Rocky Springs, and it's at mile marker 54.
Yep.
The second one that we're staying at is called Jeff Busby.
It's Jeff's place.
It is. And it is at mile marker 193.
And that's halfway.
Yes.
That's exactly halfway almost.
And the last one is at mile marker 385, I think. And that's called the Meriwether Lewis Campground. So we'll be seeing that one tomorrow. But I just wanted to say on these campgrounds, they are all free, first come, first serve. They do have toilets with running water. There's no showers.
No electricity.
No electricity, but it comes with a picnic table, which is a lot more than we had last night.
And and there's a blue faucet.
Yeah.
There's one water faucet.
Yes.
Yeah.
So actually, we're in better shape tonight than we were last night. We don't even have to pay for it.
Yeah. No shower and no hot tub.
Oh, I forgot about that. It's the little things in life. All right, so we're gonna munch on some hot dogs over the grill, and I think that's gonna be the end of the day. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yay.
We're sitting here, we're easily entertained. We're sitting here watching the fireflies, contemplating going into the tent. But it's more entertaining out here right now. Oh, please. You're not filming, are you?
Yeah, I'm filming you picking your teeth and everything.
Great. Hold on. Turn the camera off. Oh my gosh. Is there no privacy in the world? I have something.
Oh, now she's gonna floss.
I have something in my teeth. Oh my gosh.
Now she has to floss.
Stop it.